Good late Monday afternoon to you. I'm KSLA Chief Meteorologist Matt Jones. Hopefully you're all enjoying a nice extra day off today. Maybe you're out grilling this evening or going to be out, in the lake, anything outdoors. Just be prepared because it is quite hot out there and it's been a very hot and humid day so far. And also we have a very active pattern setting up ahead of us for the next 7 days. Really daily storm chances on the way. Some severe weather threat possible at times along with the risk of some heavy rainfall. But the good news is we do have some relief from this excessive heat on the way with highs in the 80s starting really tomorrow and lasting for the rest of that 7-day forecast. We're keeping a close eye on the radar for you as well. I know a lot of you have some outdoor plans. You're going to be outside this evening, maybe barbecuing or just doing anything outdoors. So we'll keep an eye on the radar. Very tiny chance we could see a few pop-up storms, but I do think most areas are going to stay dry. Here's midnight. You can see a few stronger storms could develop out across Texas near the Red River overnight tonight. And if storms do develop there north of Dallas, we're going to keep an eye on them because they could drift their way eastward. And once again, northeast Texas, McCurtain County, places like that could see some late night storms, but overall that chance looks pretty low. And then looking ahead to your Tuesday, though, a stronger disturbance will start to move in from the north and west. So storm chances will be ramping up throughout the day. First along the I-30 corridor and then spreading their way south and east later in the afternoon. And you can see kind of a couple areas to watch. One south of I-20 for some late day storms, another area north closer to I-30. So regardless, it is going to be a more active Tuesday for much of the region. Then maybe a bigger complex of storms will develop by Tuesday night. You can see that off to our west, and that could bring some more widespread rain Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. So again, the active pattern does begin, and this is just the start of what looks like a pretty long stretch of some active weather. So for tonight, a very, very slight risk of some severe weather, mostly off to our west across central Texas. Can't totally rule out a severe storm in our southern and western zones overnight tonight, but I think that threat is very low. Now that will increase for Tuesday. Notice that level 2 risk, the slight risk, does expand farther to the east, so that does now include the I-20 corridor, Natchitoches, Nacogdoches, Shreveport, and Bossier, and then a little bit lower of a threat as you work your way off to the north. As far as what we're talking about with the storms on Tuesday, large hail, some damaging wind potential, and flash flooding possible. That tornado risk is going to stay on the low side. But look at the rain chances, though, pretty much every single day. Now, I don't think we're talking about a washout any one of these days. These are going to be those typical scattered kind of pop-up late spring summer thunderstorms each and every day. But you can see pretty much every single day about a 40 to 50% chance of rain, and that rain will be adding up over time. So when you look at your rainfall potential over the next 7 days, most of the Arclitex looking at least 2 inches of rain, but there could be some pockets that get over 4 inches of rain, especially in the northwestern portions of the Arclitex. All right, let's take a look at our evening planner. Hot and muggy, although with a weak front coming in. Notice those winds are out of the northeast this evening. That's going to bring in some lower dew points. So even though temperatures are going to be very warm this evening, we're going to notice a slight drop in the humidity levels, and that's going to feel pretty good. And you're really going to notice that lower humidity, especially along and north of I-20 this evening. Overnight lows tonight, though, will stay warm, most of us in the low to mid 70s. Then for tomorrow, some relief from the hot conditions. We'll see maybe a couple rounds of storms, could see some early morning storms, maybe a bigger round or a more widespread round in the afternoon. But check out the highs, much, much better, much closer to average. 87 in Shreveport and Bossier, low 90s in our southeastern parishes. But as you get north and west of I-30, a big difference there. Idabel only at 80 and 82 degrees in DeQueen. Here's a look at that first alert 7-day. You can see every single day those storm chances in the forecast all the way through the weekend here, and those highs will be much more comfortable. Highs each day in the mid 80s, overnight lows around 70.